Nebraska is currently one of the only states with no policy on school choice, which largely means using public money to fund private, typically religious education.
And that momentum could be changing. Special interest school choice groups have gotten involved in political races in Nebraska. 3 News Now reporter John Kipper digs into that in the first of a two-part series on elections and education.
Education is an issue almost every candidate in the metro is running on. They mention strong public schools, safe schools, and/or school choice. Christy Armandaris, running in the Bennington area, wants to see school choice come to Nebraska.
They should have the choice to get the best education that they could possibly give. I would hate to be that frustrated parent that just has to send their kids somewhere that they're not thriving.
She's joined by many Republicans running for nonpartisan legislative seats this year. That includes the recently appointed Senator Kathleen Kauthan-Millard. She points to success in other states and says some kids simply fit better in a private school or at least smaller classrooms.
Every kid is different. Not every school is going to work for every kid. This is stuff we can't really mass produce.
Efforts to get the ball rolling in Lincoln so far have stalled. That's a bill that would have given tax credits to people that donate money for private school scholarships. The bill from past years would fully fund education. Senator Michaela Cavanaugh, running for re-election this year, is one senator who blocked the bill.
I think that if we want to have the best education for our children, we have to start first by investing in public education. And until we have the best public schools in the country, we're not doing our job.
Senator Wendy DeBoer, running for re-election in Northwest Omaha, called that bill a voucher scheme and said any school choice bill uses public dollars. And that money has to come from somewhere.
I don't have a crystal ball to say down the road which taxes are going to be raised from this, but taxes are going to be raised if we're spending more money. I mean, these kinds of programs cost money.
To be clear, Armandaris and Kauth, both who have strong chances of winning next month, say they would have voted for the scholarship bill and want to see true school choice in Nebraska.
Our dollars that we're funneling to schools should be able to be funneled to the school that we want our children to go to.
There are a million different ways to do it, but the fact that we're so hesitant to even start the conversation because it gets so, well, you want to destroy schools.
Next week, we'll explore where these candidates stand on funding public education and what they'd like to see changed. John Kipper, 3 News Now.
While the Democratic senators say parents have the option of sending their kid to a different district as long as there's room for more students.